check out talk about some pruning techniques. So it's really important that once you're starting this process, keep in mind you can harvest continuously throughout the year. You don't have to wait for spring, you don't have to wait for summer, you don't have to wait for fall, you don't have to wait for higher sunlight levels, none of those things. You can do this in a deep part of a city, inside a small apartment, get huge amounts of production, and really change the food cycle for yourself. If you haven't joined already, we've got a free training program right there at that QR code. Just takes a couple of basic pieces of information, and then you can grow along with us in your space, and we help you along. So important that if you're going to grow indoor food plants, some things to keep in mind. Pruning. Now, pruning is really important because it's going to encourage new leaf growth and fruit growth. It should help in air circulation, prevent mold. It's going to keep your vegetables compact and manageable plants for indoor spaces. So let's take a look at our example over here again. You can see these plants are already bunching up completely. Like there's just no room. And if we had a little bit better camera angle, you could see some of the leaves on the inside of here just have no room to grow. So it's ideal that you cut off the outer leaves and allow this plant to grow up. So you'll have a long stalk and more leaves that are just coming up through there. So you're going to start your pruning when you have 4 to 6 sets of true leaves. Prune lightly during vegetative growth, and you want to try to train the plant to grow upright if it's a green or an herb plant, generally speaking. If it is a fruiting plant, tomato, cucumber, then you're going to stop the pruning once fruiting begins, unless you see something that's diseased. A good idea to use a clean, sharp scissors in order to prevent disease from spreading. And if you can, wipe the blades between cuts. It's not really practical with your herbs and greens necessarily, but certainly if you're going to do that for tomatoes, I would recommend it. You can also just pinch above leaf nodes to encourage bushiness for basil, mint, oregano, some of your bushier herbs. Removing the lower leaves that might be touching soil and suckers that could be like at the branch. So a sucker would be growing kind of like right in the middle of 2 branches inside a tomato plant, for example. That's going to be helpful. And keep in mind that ongoing care, you want to check for yellowing or crowded leaves, maintain light and airflow to reduce regrowth stress, and then compost trim material or add to worm bins for reuse. If you're not sure how to do that, our free weekly class includes a module on that.